What's good everyone, it's Kajani with another episode of the Crafter's Corner, a video series dedicated to crafting and gathering in Final Fantasy XIV. This video will provide a recap of all the crafting and gathering related topics of the 71st Producer Letter Live. Patch 6.2 will be titled Buried Memory. Although they didn't give us a release date, based on previous release history, we can expect patch 6.2 to be released sometime around August 23rd or August 30th. We have a lot of exciting things to go over, so let's start with the new Savage raid and how it relates to crafting and gathering. The next tier of the Pandemonium raids will be titled Abyssos, and with it will come new high-end crafted gear. They will be trying something new in patch 6.2 by releasing the Savage tier a week after the patch is released. If player feedback is positive enough due to this change, they will continue to do this going forward. In my opinion, I think there will be enough positive reaction to this change that it will most likely become the new normal. Delaying the Savage tier is going to give players plenty of time to enjoy the new content, get your gear together, forecast strategies, and plan time off if you're going for the week 1 clear. For crafters looking to make gil off of selling high-end gear on day 1, this change really doesn't help with that. Like, selling high-end crafted gear on day 1 has been a significant gil maker for crafters. Like, you'll be making a majority of your gil off of the immediate demand from raiders going for the week 1 clear. However, it looks like change is on the horizon. Since the number crunch, high-end crafting has become more accessible to players, so there's gonna be more participants in the high-end gear market. Factor in this week delay most likely becoming the new normal, making bank day 1 off of high-end crafting gear strictly using the market board probably isn't going to happen anymore. When you think about it, it's not like we haven't seen this before. In 6.0, they delayed releasing the Savage tier by a week as well. So looking back, we kind of have an idea of what to expect. You probably won't be making as much as you're used to using the market board, but hey, if you can sell directly to a static or directly to players, let them know that you have that new high quality gear for the low. That's one option to consider. Other good options would be selling the base mats that will be used to craft the high-end gear. Raid food, aether sands, and potions are also good options. So if you're looking to make gil week 1 and throughout the raid tier, just be prepared to diversify and look for other opportunities other than raid gear. In patch 6.2, players will be able to request repairs from other players inside and outside of an instance duty. This is a great idea, especially when you are raiding. Sometimes the act of someone backing out of an instance just so they can go repair can kill the momentum for the night. They didn't specify how it would work yet, like would the requesting player need dark matter, or if the repaired gear would get the durability bonus, but either way, this is a welcome quality of life feature. In patch 6.2, rare items will be added to ethereal reductions performed by fishers, miners, and botanists. One thing that they did point out is that the items will not be used to craft battle related items. If I were to guess, these new rare items will be materials to craft glamours and even furnishings. I say that because there are some A Realm Reborn big fish that you can desynth into materials to craft certain glamours or even get rare glamours themselves. Yeah, that was a thing with big fish back in A Realm Reborn, and if you don't big fish, then you probably didn't even know that was a thing. Like, there's a chance that by desynthing a Gigant Shark, you can get a Sea Breeze halter top. So yeah, my best guess is that these items will be used to craft glamours or furnishings or even a minion. We haven't had a craftable minion in a while, so it remains to be seen if we'll get one in patch 6.2. Moving on to content that we will be getting in patch 6.25, the Omnicrons will be the latest tribal quest line introduced in Endwalker. They will end up being a gathering tribe similar to the Qatari and Shadowbringers. Based on the screenshots that they showed us during the live letter, it appears that their hub will be that bar at the end of the universe. I kind of figured that that bar would get some use one way or the other, and honestly, I can't wait to see how it changes over time. We finally got some long awaited information about island sanctuaries, which will also be added in patch 6.25. When they they broke it down, it's truly casual crafting and gathering content that players can approach at their own pace. All the crafting and gathering activities that you do on your island sanctuary will be separate from the crafting and gathering from the main game. So you don't have to worry if you haven't leveled up your Disciple of Hand or your Disciple of Land. You won't have to worry about cluttering up your inventory, as the items that you accumulate will be kept separate from your main inventory. The most important thing is that every player is going to get their own island for free. Yup, no money down, no strings attached. Some of the activities that you can do on your island are going to be caring for animals, growing crops, gathering materials, and crafting and improving your own farming tools. The crops that you grow can only be used for island sanctuary activities, so you can't grow stuff and put it on the market board, and conversely, you can't bring stuff from the main game and expect to grow it in your sanctuary. In addition to the regular animals that you can take care of, there will be rare and unique versions of them for you to find and collect. You will be able to build, customize, and upgrade a base of operations on your island. As an added bonus, you can have your minions roam around freely in your base. You will be able to invite your friends and members of your free company to your island sanctuary. They mentioned that if they receive enough demand, they may consider players being able to invite NPCs to their island. So I encourage everyone to go to the Final Fantasy XIV forums to request it so we can make it happen. As you participate in island sanctuary activities, there will be island currency that you can earn that can be exchanged for rewards. I put money that at least one of the rewards will be a parasol and maybe a framer's kit too for your adventure plate. As you can tell, Island Sanctuaries is practically a standalone farming sim within Final Fantasy XIV. It's way different from the usual mini game style side content that we currently have in the game. This is something that you can truly get lost in whenever you have downtime, or it could even be the main reason that you log into Final Fantasy XIV. Like, I can see this being content that can keep people subbed even during a quote-unquote content drought. From what they showed us in this live letter, there is so much to do on your island sanctuary, and the thing is, we haven't even seen everything yet. So we can expect an actual gameplay demo in the second part of the live letter covering patch 6.2. That was all the crafting and gathering related topics in Live Letter 71. There wasn't any mention of a new relic grind for crafters and gatherers, however, that doesn't mean that there won't be. This is because this was just part 1 of 2 live letters covering patch 6.2, and you know what? They have to save the best for last. With that said, thank you so much for watching this summary of Live Letter 71. Until next time, peace.